In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a lead magnet page and some automation using the EzyCourse platform. This is going to be a fairly lengthy video. There's a fair amount to get through. So if you're not going to watch this right now, the first thing you can do is pop some time in your calendar and commit some time to really working through this and having a go for yourself. If you're ready to get started, maybe with a drink of your choice at your side, then let's crack on. And before we do so, though, I would encourage you to consider using two devices for this. So maybe watch this video on a mobile or a tablet, and then on a second device, maybe a desktop computer, have your EzyCourse dashboard open so that you can work along with me, pausing the video as you need to. There's four things that we're going to look at here. We're going to look at creating a form, a landing page, a thank you page, and also building in some automation as well. If you're not familiar with the idea of lead magnets are simply a way of you getting contact details for somebody in exchange for giving something of value, and that's usually free. So you give something away for free. It could be a free video or free presentation or a free access to a community or a free course, whatever you want to create for people in exchange for their contact details. Because, of course, once you've got somebody's contact details, you can stay in touch with them, which enables you to build trust, to educate them, and to move them into a position where they're ready to buy products from you. So we're going to start by having a look at creating a form to start with. I'm here in the EzyCourse dashboard under marketing and contacts. I'm in the forms and contacts section, and I'm going to use this button here to add a new form. Now I'm going to keep this form really simple, friction free. I just want people to fill it in, not feel it's too onerous, not feel it's too intrusive, and just give them the content that they want. So I'm very simply just going to ask for their name and their email address, and that's it. Further down the line, if I want more information from them, I can look at that further down the line. But for now, let me just kind of grab their contact details and give them what they're looking for. So the first field name I'm going to add in here is a first name field. That's going to be a text field. I could put some placeholder text in there, which appears in that field before the user completes it. I'm not going to bother with that for this. I don't need to give any examples. People know what a first name is. I'm going to say that that's a required field, and for now I'm not going to bother with minimum and maximum characters, and just go ahead and add that field. You can see in the layout in the middle that field has appeared, and when I preview the form looking at this box here, I can see the email and the first name fields are there. Notice both of them have a red asterisk next to them, which indicates to the user those are required fields. And then finally I'm going to have a last name field here, and that's also going to be text. Again, I'm going to leave the placeholder and the minimum and maximum characters blank. And in terms of the required, I'm going to also leave that blank as well and have this as an optional field. Again, just creating that little less friction for people to get signed up and get started with the free content that you're giving to them. I'm going to go ahead and save that form. And, oh, I forgot to give it a name, so let's just give that a quick name there, lead magnet example. Now I can click save form, and there you can see that form has been created for me. Now the next step is to create the page that people will land on to sign up for this free lead magnet offer, and that's going to be the landing page that you promote on maybe social media or within your emails, or however you're going to promote this page. That's the page that you'll send people to so that they can complete the form and get their hands on whatever it is you're providing to them. So we can do that in the website builder. I'm going to use this button here to create a new page, and we're going to call this creating lead magnets with EzyCourse. Okay, I'm going to leave the sub path blank. Now when it comes to menus, it is good practice to turn the menus off on landing pages, because essentially you don't want people to go elsewhere. You just want them to complete that form. It's up to you. You can leave your menu on if you want to. You can have a particular menu for that page if you wanted to as well. I like to turn them off to really get them focused on completing that form. I'm going to set the page privacy to everybody so everybody can see it, because it's a publicly available page, and I'm of course going to make this free. So that's the page created, and we now get to build the content within it. Now I could go ahead and use the templates that are available to me here. If you look down the categories on the left hand side, there is a category for landing page, and you can preview these options that are there. There's some categories for lead magnets as well. Again, you can preview those pages and see what those look like. But I'm going to actually go ahead and create a page from scratch, and I'm going to use this 2-column layout just here. So here is the page as I'm going to build it, and the first widget I'm going to add is a heading, and I'm going to drag that in there, and I'm going to edit this heading here, first of all making it bold, and I'm going to put learn how to easily create lead magnets with EzyCourse. Okay, and using the setting on the left hand side, I'm just going to make that a bit bigger here, and there we go. So let's say the next thing I want to do is add a little bit of text underneath that, and I am going to use the settings on the left hand side just to create a little bit of padding on the top and the bottom of that text as well. I'm actually going to go back into this heading here and do the same for that as well. Just create a bit of padding there and maybe a bit more at the bottom as well. And we'll do the same just here. So nicely spacing things out. So here I'm going to update this text here. Discover how you can quickly and easily make lead magnets using EzyCourse. In this video, I will teach you how to create a form, a landing page, a thank you page, and a thank you page. I'll even teach you how to add some automation into the mix. Get your free access today. Okay, there we go. Now, just on this right hand side here, I'm going to add an image. Let's just choose an image for now. I'm sorry, it's very cheesy. I know what image I'm going to use. I'm going to use this one of me pointing to the offer just there. And also I need to add my form in here as well. So I search for widgets, I search for form, and I drag in this form just here. And all I need to do now is choose the form that I've just created, and there it is, all ready to go with my submit button and everything. Let's just save that page. So you can see how quickly I've built a page from scratch there. Like I say, there are templates that you can use as well. And I'm sure that if you're building your pages, you're going to put a lot more than the few minutes I've just put into mine. But let's move on now to have a look at creating the next bit, which is the thank you page. So think about the process. You're going to send people to this landing page just here. They're going to fill in the form. The next page they get to is the one that says, right, thanks for submitting your details, and here's how to access your content. So that's the page that we're next going to build. So I'm going to exit out of this one here. And what I'm actually going to do is just, I'm just going to clone this page actually that we've just created. And I'm going to call this creating lead magnets thank you page. And this time I am going to leave the menu on because we've now got their details, and leave the pricing and everything else as it is. I'm going to go into the builder now and make some changes to this, because obviously on this page we don't need this form. And here is the video you requested. In this, let's edit this text as well. Oh dear. Here we go. In this video, I show you how you can quickly and easily make lead magnets using EzyCourse. I will teach you how to create a landing page, a thank you page, and add some automation into the mix, and we'll get rid of that. Okay, so again, you know, you're going to put a lot more time and effort into this. I'm now going to delete this image because instead I'm just going to put the video straight on this page here. So I'm going to drag in the video widget, and then I'm going to choose, let me just choose any video for now. I'll just choose that one, for example. Okay, and that's it. That's pretty much all we need to do. I could add on to this page, couldn't I? So I could put, for example, some information about a course I'm selling just here. So let's show you how that works, actually. So we will add a new section here. We'll create from scratch. And I'm going to add an image widget into there. And let's choose the image just here. And let's put a header above it. We'll create some space top and bottom for that. Learn more about my new course, Mastering Digital Product Marketing. And then if I wanted to, I could make this image here link to page, and the page I'm going to use Mastering Digital Product Marketing. There we go. Okay, so let me save that page now. So we've now got a landing page and we've got a thank you page. There is just one more thing we need to do, actually, and we're going to close down this thank you page here and now just go back into the landing page, which is this one here. Because now we've created that thank you page, what we need to tell this form here is when somebody has completed the form, we're going to redirect them to a particular page, and the page we're going to direct them to is the thank you page that we have just created. So basically what that setting is doing is saying, right, when somebody has filled in this form and clicked submit, send them to that thank you page. So we'll click on save for that. Now let's have a look at how this works. So let me go into that page now. And there we go. Learn how to easily create lead magnets with EzyCourse. There's the text there. So I'm going to fill in some details just here. I'm going to put actually a random email address at a random email address.co.uk. Test user, we'll call it, and click submit. So there we are. We have landed on the thank you page straight away with here is the video you requested. There's the video that we put in, and here's that little marketing message about the course that I'm providing as well. So now let's go back into the EzyCourse dashboard and let's just have a look and see what's going on in our forms. So I'm back in forms and contacts, lead magnet example here. You can see that I've got a contact here. And let's have a look at the contact responses. There it is. There's that random thing that I've just put in there. So we've got that person's contact details, and it makes sense then to keep in touch with them and follow them up and that sort of stuff. Now let's have a look at some automation to see how we can do that on an automated basis. So I'm just going to go back into marketing and contacts, and this time I'm going to go into automations and sequence, and using this button in the top right hand corner, I'm going to create an automation. Now we're going to call this lead magnet example, and we're going to say the email subject is here is the video you requested. Now if I want to, I can actually put in there the person's first name. So I'm just going to move that actually to the beginning. So it now says, AD, here is the video you requested. Now, I'm going to say that this automation is triggered when somebody submits a form, but you can see there's some other options here, but I want this to trigger when somebody submits a form. And I'm going to say that the form is the lead magnet example that we've just created. So this automation is going to trigger when somebody completes that form. And here I get to choose whether that happens immediately or later on. And when it comes to choosing later on, I can set that in minutes, hours, or even days. So an automation doesn't have to happen there and then. But in this case, I'm going to make it happen immediately because this person has requested a video. Why not give them immediate access? And then I'm going to choose the email template. Now, I'm not going to cover email templates in this, but email templates are available on your EzyCourse platform. You can create templates that you can then use as part of your automations. So, for example, this first template might just say, "Hi, thanks for requesting the video. Here's a link to it," and we'll just give them a link to that thank you page. Tomorrow, we might say, "Did you get a chance to watch that video? How did you get on with it? What questions have you got? Let me know." And then maybe in a couple of days' time, we might remind them about that marketing course that we're selling to them and give them a gentle nudge in that direction as well. So you can see how you can use the automation to kind of drip feed out messages to your people. So I'm just going to choose a random email template, and I'm going to go ahead and create that automation. And here it is, just here. So lead magnet example, when somebody completes a form, then this, completes the lead magnet form, this is when this sequence will trigger. Now, if I wanted to add more email sequences, I can go into this button here. I can go add a sequence, and let's say, hey, first name, what questions do you have? And we can say that's going to go one day after the previous one, and we're going to say the time zone for that is London, and this time we're going to choose again a random email template. You will have set these up for yourself, and I'm going to go ahead and create a sequence there. So now what happens is immediately get its first email, and then one day later they get this second email, and you can see I can continue to add and build onto this sequence if I want to. Now, what if you were using this though to sell a product? Let's say you were using this to kind of upsell a course, and then the moment somebody bought a course, you want these messages to stop, right? Because you don't want to carry on selling them something that they've already bought. So let's go back to email automation and sequence, and let me just show you how this works. The lead magnet example is the one that we're looking at, and I can add an exit code on the end of this as well. So I can say that this automation ends when somebody buys a course. So let's say marketing your digital products. So let's say as soon as somebody buys that particular course or membership or whatever it is you're selling, then this is the point in which this automation will stop. So I'll click on that button there, and that's now added that to this sequence. So this now ends when somebody buys that product. Just refresh the page there. You can see the exit automation ends when marketing your digital products course is bought. So yes, that's a little bit of automation piece on the end. So 4 bits to it. There's a form, there's a landing page, and then there's a thank you page. On the thank you page goes the video or a button to download, whatever it is, or a button to sign up to the free course that you've given them, or whatever it might be. And the automation piece as well shows you just how to kind of automate some email sequences and how to stop them when they've bought the offer that you've bought. Now, the EzyCourse team are working incredibly hard on some more automation features. So this thing is only going to get bigger and better and more, even more options available to us. But for now, that's how you create a lead magnet using the EzyCourse platform. Of course, if you've got any questions, let us know in the comments. And when it comes to sharing examples of your landing pages and lead magnets, please also do that in the comments. I would love to see them. Hope that's been useful. Let me know.